All right, it looks like I am live and recording. Currently, this is an unlisted video. This is for the release of the very late April mid-month mini Pale Pineapple paper pack. This particular pack is 57 pieces total. Everything is listed down in the description box for you guys. So, as well as a link to the store. When this video is live, these paper packs will be in the store. Now, these have already been mailed out to Patreons, to people who are subscribed at a Patreon level that gets them paper packs. And they have already gone out to prepaid subscriptions. I have sent out a few emails to people who did request paper pack originally to confirm that you still wanted it. I am holding packs for you. And then everything else will be listed in the shop at the time this video goes live. These are going to be $21.50 plus shipping. Shipping is $5.90 across the board at the store. Anything, if the shipping is less than the $5.90, anything over more than $1 over is refunded. So if you were to go in and order one small item and I were able to ship it at a flat rate, it might only cost you $1 or $2 in shipping. You would get the rest back. So this is what the packs look like, all packed up. This is the front, and then this is the back. And then I'm going to show you everything that's in it. So let's start with that. So the color of the month is, again, Pale Pineapple. It's meant to be not that sunshiny bright yellow. It does have some papers that lean that way, but it's meant to be a nice variety of colors ranging from the pale, like this is an example of a more pale paper, to almost a kind of a mustardy color. Because pineapple, it is yellow, but it's got it does have veining in it. It's got some brown in it. Obviously there's brown on the outside, but even when you cut it open, there are flecks of brown. And so it's not a perfect yellow hue. I developed this color to kind of run the spectrum from a kind of a pale yellow all the way into this darker colors in here. That's not showing up very well right there, but this is a little bit darker. And then this is about as dark as you get. The only thing that's darker than this that I don't know that I have any right here, hold on, is I did some file folders for, here we go. So I did do some file folders for sale in the shop. These will not be listed until probably later in the week or early next week. But these have a variety of colors as well. You can see the range of tones. So there will be some individual pieces available later on. All that's available right now is the pack, which is again 57 items. Mid-month minis typically have 50 to 65 items. So this is right in that range. And then we're going to start kind of at the back like we always do. To start off with, we do have one of these very big ledger pages, and it says County Court Docket, Ellsworth County, Kansas. So all of the ledgers that I purchased from Johnny that I'm using for these dyeing experiments were from Kansas. And this is 17 3/4 by, I don't have my glasses on, hold on, by, let's see, it's not quite a foot. It is, I can't read it's 11.5 inches. So it's the width of a regular, well, 8.5 by 11. So it's a little bigger than this, so it's a little bit bigger than a regular sheet of paper and all the way across, so this is very, very long. They do have typing on them, state of Kansas, and then it has versus whoever the plaintiff, the defendant, defendant. And then all of the court expenses. And then a lot of them have, it's about this size, although I have seen the full sheet filled out in a few of these. It's just they're mostly motor vehicle violations, which I think is funny. See, this one's on a 1962 Ford pickup bearing 1963 Kansas license, WY 1500. So this person was speeding. Follow another view. Oh, following closely. So, and they're all typed. So that's one of the first pieces you get in there. Let's put that right there. And then pretty standard for the kits now is the 2 sheets of 110-pound cardstock. So we have gone up. So one of these is a little bit lighter and one of them is a little bit darker. That's just how it fell out in this kit. And then the next piece is the 15 sheets of the 24-pound paper. 2, 3, 4, and we are going to get a little bit of cross contamination. I don't know if it's going to come off on here, but there is some light cross contamination on some of these. I have tried to pick for the kits mostly as much as I could with minimal cross contamination. With such a light color, it's almost unavoidable. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So a nice variety, and there's minimal markings on these outside of the light cross contamination, which may be on some of the papers. I have 2 different kinds of, this is going to be the last of the dot matrix paper for a while, and I have 2 kinds for you, both of which you've seen before. We have 3 sheets of this vertically oriented paper. This is I can never remember the measurement because the dots are more than that. Without the dot matrix sides, it's just an 8.5. So this is 9.5, and that's going to be the regular 11 inches. And then I have 2 sheets of this horizontally oriented. This was from Sharon O. It was a gift from Sharon O a while back, and this is the last of it. So this is 1 foot by 8.5 inches. So there are 2 of those in there. And then we've got 2 music. This is the last of the music book pages from that set of music books that I showed you guys in a haul a while back. There are single sheets, and they are mostly double-sided. A few of them do have illustrations on them. And then we're going to have 3 of the lined notebook paper pages. 1, 2, 3. Let's push that over a little bit. That's running a little bit off the screen, isn't it? And then 2 of the dot matrix papers. And these do have a little bit of light cross-contamination from the wiring itself is starting to rust a little bit. So very light markings on the newsprint paper. Now that is kindergarten paper. I don't know if it's going to show up on here, but this does, the yellow was light enough in this particular batch that the lines are still there for the kindergarten paper. So, and then we have so this is our core kit. So we'll go backwards while I pull this back up, and then I'm going to show you the small pieces. So that's 2 of the newsprint papers, 3 of the lined notebook papers, 2 single page music papers, 2 of the horizontal dot matrix paper, 3 of the vertical orientation dot matrix paper, 15 sheets of the 24-pound paper. There we go. 2 sheets of the 110-pound cardstock, and 1 of the large Ellsworth County, Kansas County Court docket. Traffic fines and such. They're fun to read. I read through a few while I was taking a break from ironing. So that is our core pack for this pack. And then our small pieces are here. Oh, I left something out. There are also, I left out a big one. This is the 20-pound ledger size paper that it's just ledger sized paper. You can purchase it through your local copy center or online through Amazon. Where did I put that? There it is. And it is 11. It's a little under 17 inches with the paper weight on the, yeah, it's a little under 11 and a little under 17 inches. But on the boxes, it advertised it as 11 by 17 paper. And again, this does have some markings on it. Some of the pieces from the chicken wire on some of the racks. I've tried to keep it as minimal as possible, but we just can't guarantee that there won't be any. So I like to think it's kind of a perk or a charm. The imperfections that come with the kits, it's kind of a fun element. So these are going to be our small pieces. We've got 3 different little packs here. So let's start with this one. We did 4 of the petty cash. Let's move these off here so I can kind of spread this out. And you'll get the little owl clips too. I've been looking for the little circular ones, but they've been pricey lately. So 1 invitation envelope, and you can see the size of it. It's one of the larger sized ones. A number 6 business envelope, not security, just a regular number 6 envelope. A cash voucher. The measurements for all of these are in the description box down below. 4 of these petty cash receipts. And then we've got, whoops, I dropped the owl clip, but I promise there'll be one in there. There are 3 of these coffee filters, the round coffee filters, 6.5 inches. And then we've got 3 each. This has become pretty standard for these kits. I'm not sure what I'm going to replace them with for the fall and winter, but this is going to be one of the last kits. The coral may have them. I haven't, I'm in the middle of dyeing that. So 3 each of all of the sizes. So that's 5 by 8, 4 by 6, 3 by 5. There is our owl clip. You've got 2 of the packages, or 2 of the little a strip of 5 tickets for you guys. And these were from the Scaventure. These are reading comprehension cards. Super fun. They're for 2nd grade level, and these are a 4 by 6 size. So we're going to put them right over here. 2 of the library checkout cards. And these are nice and modeled. 2 of these flat paper sacks. The measurements, again, for everything that's in the small pieces is in the description box below. And then the last piece is this lightly dyed attendance record cards. They are blank on the, most of these pieces are blank on the back. The library cards do have lines on the back. As you all are well aware, the reading comprehension cards, front and back. The front is a little paragraph. The back is some questions about the paragraph. But all of these here are blank on the back. And with the raffle tickets, you know, the one side of this is for your name and address. And the back of these tickets is blank as well. But these are for school use or for jobs, because they has like accident at work, accident at home, disciplinary layoff, family death. And it's meant to last a whole year. These were the priciest item actually. I won't be having these again. When I originally had put them in my list, I guess maybe they were on sale or they went up at some point, and I didn't notice it. But these were kind of pricey, so it's unlikely that we'll have these again. But they are totally fun, and I thought that you guys would enjoy them. And it's a good size. They're 5 by 8s as well. So that is our entire kit. There are 28 pieces in the core pack, and there are 29 pieces in the small pack. And then there will be, the separate items, or maybe a kit of small pieces, or some combination of that will be going into the shop probably early to late next week. I've got it all bagged up. I just have to get the photographs, and I only have a couple hours a night where I have a surface big enough to do that. So that is our whole kit. Again, there is a link down below. It goes straight to this listing. This is going to be $21.50 plus the shipping. And it is 57 total items in the Pale Pineapple. So I hope that you guys, some of you will head on over and purchase the kit if you are so inclined. If you have any questions or concerns, my email is also down in the description box. I always am happy to hear from you guys. If I don't answer right away, check in, because sometime I've been having, for probably 4 or 5 months, for a while, I've been having some trouble with my email. It's moving some stuff to the trash or to the spam that I didn't tell it to. So I have to go fish it out and fix it every time. And I don't know why it's doing that, because I've never marked anyone as spam. I think it decides if I've ignored something one time, you know, for more than a day, that I'm not going to answer it. And so it must be trash. And sometimes I am a little slow to respond, but I always respond. So if you don't hear from me within like a day and a half, and normally I'll respond right away within a few hours, unless I'm not at home, of course. And that's the one I dropped on the floor, isn't it? Let's see if I can see it down there, or if I just need to get another one. We'll just get another one. There we go. Okay. No, stay right there. No sliding off. These are stuck on each other. We don't want that. Okay. So that is the whole kit. I hope to hear from some of you soon. I'll be online probably this weekend. It's been an interesting couple of weeks, and I'm sorry I haven't been online, but sometimes that's the way it rolls. So these will be in the shop when this video's live. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful week, that you had a wonderful weekend, that you will have a wonderful weekend coming up here. I know it's coming up on back to school time for a lot of you, that first week of August. So I hope that you stay calm, cool, and collected for the back to school madness, because following back to school, then Halloween hits the store, and then almost immediately Christmas hits the store, and our brains all go blah, blah, blah. And that's what happens. So let me pull over the rest of this kit here, and then one of the finished ones, so that you can have we'll do a front and a back kind of thing to sign out of this video. There's the back and there's the front. So I hope that you guys have a wonderful evening. Thanks so much for your time. If you watched all the way through, however you're spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you the happiest of crafting. Bye, 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 bye. The end.